Well, Brock, it's been a long time coming, but it's good to see you back at the races.
Yeah, I'm really happy. Obviously, to me, it doesn't even feel like I missed a beat being here in the present time. Obviously, it hasn't been that way. It's been 22 months or so now, so stoked to be back. I'm excited for this opportunity with JGR, and we'll see. I'm just going to go out, have fun, enjoy it. That's the main goal for this weekend, enjoy it, and then make progress from there. I think easiest way to go about it is haven't raced in 2 years, and I know what the class is like. It's gnarly, the competition's deep, and I just want to go out and enjoy it.
Yeah, and do you feel like there's going to be race rust, or you try and knock that off today?
Hopefully knock it off today. I mean, obviously there's going to be some sort of race dust, or I think overall nervousness is going to be there a little higher than what it has been in the past. Obviously racing in 13 years, this would be my 14th year racing. Did miss 2 years, so maybe I got an advantage on some guys. You know, I got 2 years of injury-free, a little bit of break of the nonsense, as I should say, from racing it's all year program. You know how it works. For us riders, it starts and ends, and it's constantly moving. So for me, it was a change of pace over the last 2 years. Got to do things I haven't got to do, and now that I'm back in it, I'm excited.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it a little extra adrenaline, a little extra spark maybe?
Yeah, you know, I think within maybe a little deeper, I can maybe find a little more to push through due to the circumstances. But ultimately, the goal for me whenever this happened was to come back and be as good or better whenever it was time to come back. And I feel like I'm capable of doing that, and that's why I'm here.
Different situation, but some familiar equipment.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I did a post on yesterday, like, of all the years I was at RCH, and you kind of forget over those years. I got injured. I did break my back in 14, but overall it's 4 years of racing, kind of. So a lot of times on the gate on a Suzuki, and I'm back on a Suzuki. So a lot of my success, I would say, prior to or after the championship was with RCH. So I'm excited to be back and grateful for this opportunity with JGR, and yeah, just looking forward to it. I want to enjoy the surroundings. I want to enjoy the racing. I want to enjoy all of it, and that's the plan.
We're in Florida this weekend, Blake, the home turf for you. So what do you think for the weekend?
Yeah, definitely. What do you think, Breaker? What do you think? You can't eat the microphone. I know you want to. Yeah, was able to drive here, which is pretty cool. Only an hour, 20 minutes away. Just got back to Florida last week's first week. We've been based out of Southern California for a while now, so excited. Last time we were here, it felt good, felt fast, but was in the net, and then was down in the main event. So try to execute the weekend with the fastness and the feel good, but minus the net and the crash in the main event, and I think we'll be pretty good. So the dirt's normally really good here. It's there's going to be a lot of people. Even though I'm from California, I got a lot of fans and new, not family members, but people that are like family that are from around here. Got a big group coming to watch, and just going to go out there and have fun. We got a podium last weekend, so just want to try to build on that. But it's really just been down to getting a start and then putting the main event together. But without a start, it doesn't really matter how you put the main event together. It's tough to get to that podium spot for anybody in the field. So just going to really focus on that. Just try to get it dialed in here on press day and figure it out if we need to make any bike changes, with come to the East Coast. But all the dirt's relatively the same nowadays. It's not really the East is softer than the West like it used to be. It's pretty close. They're all similar. So I think we're pretty good. Go out there and see what we got.
Yeah, the front two were battling last week, but you were right there too.
Yeah, I was just outside the camera frame on most of the TV stuff. You could see the front fender in a few of them, but just didn't have what it took to get to those guys. Felt like there were some moments where I was catching up a little bit, and then there was other moments where I was losing a little bit of time. But all in all, felt pretty good, and it's definitely a step in the right direction. I'll take a third any day over the results that I had the weekends before that. So, you can get your time. Yeah, tell them what you think. Yeah. You can't eat it. You got to talk to him. He feels pretty good too. Got 2 new teeth in the bottom. They're a little sore, and he's going to eat the microphone.
Enjoy it.
Thanks, guys.
Well, Jordan, it's been a good long minute since we've seen you out on the track in action. So what are you thinking?
Yeah, it has. It's been had a rough, past 12 months since I crashed last season and hurt my wrist at Dallas, and just dealing with that for a really long time, and then the big switch to a new team, and then the off season was not gonna lie, not the greatest, not anything with the team, but just with myself. I just it seemed like one thing after another. Twisted my knee, tore my MCL like 4th day on the bike, and then after so long off the bike, and then had to take another few weeks off, and then twisted my ankle, and it was just like this, that, and the other. But yeah, we've had a good last month, I would say, and here we are, ready to go now.
What are you thinking? You've been obviously watching racing on TV and watching. I think even the tracks are a little different this year.
Yeah, a little bit. It seems like on the West Coast they seem to be a little bit softer than they have in the past, and so it's gonna kind of interesting to see like how that might change the East Coast. I don't think it's really going to change too much as far as the tracks go, because they're always pretty soft anyways, and they're trying to harden them up more or less on the East Coast more of the time. So, but we'll see. But the racing's been good. It's been pretty intense, I would say, so far this year. A lot of questionable passes or controversial passes, I would say, and yeah, it's been interesting to watch. I've been glad I've been watching that stuff instead of in the middle of it.
It's kind of nice to be able to get some time in today and knock some dust, rust, and whatever off.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the nerves this weekend and stuff have been high. Just like you said before, it's been a long time since I've been out here and been in front of everyone and behind the gate. So yeah, I've heard that on press day they've been letting us ride quite a bit this year. So excited to get out there and spin a few laps and just kind of, like you said, knock the dust off and see where we're at.
Good luck this season.
Thank you.
Gear's looking good this weekend with the St. Jude items on there.
Yeah, it's really cool. Obviously St. Jude's a big part of Supercross now, and they do amazing stuff. So yeah, kind of a festive gear this weekend, and I think it looks all right.
Hey, is the polite part gone out of the season now?
Has the what?
Have we gotten past the polite part of the season?
Yeah, I guess so. Obviously last weekend you saw that, but yeah, I'm still just trying to race and chilling.
I thought your comment on Instagram was good though.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I honestly didn't really want the video to be posted, but it got posted. But at the end of the day, there's no bad feelings, So it's racing, Robin's racing, and I'm ready to get back out there this weekend and try and be up front. And if there's a little rubbing going on, that's just how it goes, right? I got up, and then when I got going again, I fell over again by myself because I bent my clutch up, so I couldn't really use my clutch the whole main. But yeah, it was kind of a bummer because I really like SD and doing good there. But at the same time, it's motocross and shit happens.
Let's make it a better weekend this weekend.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's always interesting here. We raced here back in 2018, and they have that crazy sand section, and it looks like they have it again this year, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, Justin, there was some beating and banging out there last weekend.
Yeah, a little bit. No one's giving up any room on the track this year, so yeah, got to hold your ground, that's for sure. It was good racing. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say about it because I race hard, and if people want to race me hard, that's cool. I'm just, I stand my ground, and I have plenty of speed to run with anyone right now. So, yeah, I don't back down to anyone. So that's how I race, and that's how I've always raced my whole career. And yeah, I think everything's been good though. Like racing wise, I think it's been fair, good, clean, hard racing. And obviously sometimes there's a little more than needed, but all in all, it's been good, fun racing.
How about for here?
Yeah, first time here in Tampa, so interested. The dirt looks different than up in Tallahassee, but all in all, we are back in Florida this week, which was cool. First week back in a while. Yeah, and this race, be a good race. Did a lot of stuff to be better this weekend, so definitely just, the big thing is to nail some starts and get out front sooner and not have to fight through the pack. So I've been hard charging a lot these past 2 weekends, so for me, just get some good starts this weekend and put myself in a good position.
Well, Coop, that was quite the chess race last weekend, or a chess match. But I guess there was a race thrown in too.
Yeah, San Diego was a great race. Obviously, get the first one of the season was awesome, and yeah, it was kind of a good race for sure. You know, had to be a little patient, kind of plan when you wanted to pass. Me and AC went back and forth a few times, which was cool. So, but yeah, got it done at the end, and you know, was able to get that little gap and kind of ride it on in.
Yeah, it was fun watching you guys trying to figure it all out, though, in real time.
Yeah, it was. I mean, the times were really close between everyone, and I think we were all kind of doing the same rhythms and, you know, same lines. So it was close racing. The lap times were really close, and passing was a little tough, you know, so you had to kind of pick and choose, and didn't want to be too or overly aggressive. So, yeah, it was definitely some strategy involved.
It's kind of that point of the season, though, where, man, you had to get a win to kind of keep pace with the guys up front.
Yeah, absolutely. It was time to get it done for sure, and I was stoked to get it done in San Diego around 6. You know, still pretty early, get the kind of momentum switch a little bit, and, you know, show I can win races and be a contender.
Looking forward to the East Coast stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. It's nice to be back here. I live in Florida full time now, so, you know, able to drive here, and as I think the weather is a factor. You know, it's definitely a lot warmer and humid, so it's good to be back. You know, we'll kind of get some softer soils, and travel will be a lot nicer, and yeah, looking forward to it.
Good luck this weekend.
Yeah, thank you.
Man, was it good to see you get a start last week?
Yeah, it felt great, man. It was good to get up there and run with those guys and just have that speed for a little bit, and it gave me the confidence to know that I can do it again. And you know, me and Justin went back this week and did some really, really good riding in Florida. So I'm ready for it again, and having this guy push me during the week is more than enough.
So what do you think? How about the track this week and moving forward?
It looks like a good track this week. I haven't really had a great chance to look at the track map, but you know, when we're in Florida, it's always nice. I think the dirt will be really good. It looks a little harder than I thought it would be, but you know, we'll get the sand section, and I think we're in good shape. I'm in a good mood, so it's going to be a good weekend.
I was going to say, you look happier than I've seen you in a bit.
Yeah. I mean, the bike's working great. The team's getting along great, and yeah, I'm just happy. I'm happy to be in Florida, and I'm happy to be back on the East Coast.
For a while, the rumors were running around in the forum that we're going to see you off-road racing next year. Do we know what's going on yet?
Nah. You know, I got.
Or is it way too early?
I got another year with Yamaha, so unless they give me up and throw me to the wolves in the woods, you know, I'm staying here. So at least another year in Supercross.
I like that answer better.
Yeah. It's good to be here. So I'm in a good place on the bike, and I think everybody will rethink those rumors here in a couple weeks.
Let's see. We got a pirate ship. We got Tampa and East Coast, so it must be time for you to go racing.
It's time to get her done. It's been a long off season. Pretty eventful off season at the beginning, but the last 6 weeks have been really good. Or actually 8 weeks. I was on 2 weeks of off the bike training, and then the 6 weeks on the bike been really productive, and I feel like I'm overall in a better spot than I have been. So I think everyone says that, but I let my riding do the talking tomorrow. So.
Well, we thought we were going to see you for West Coast.
Yeah. It was definitely planned to race West Coast. I didn't know if I was completely ready. I hadn't made up my mind completely if I was going to race West, and I went and got hurt on a 110, which was not good. So we're here at East Coast now. I think this is where I wanted to be. I want to run the number one, so looking forward to getting out there and racing tomorrow.
Yeah, I was going to say the setup looks pretty good with the red plate one.
Yeah. Trying to keep that, though.
Different graphics for the weekend?
Yeah, graphics look great. The white bike, we ran that for Nashville last year. Getting running again this year looks great, and it looks better with the number one and the red plate, so trying to keep that thing going.
What do you see for here?
See a lot of sand. Seeing a big sand section. The dirt looks pretty hard packed. I didn't race West Coast in 2018 when this was here, so I didn't get to race this track or this dirt. So it looks pretty hard packed. Whoop's going to hold up, which is going to help me. I think it's looking pretty good. Looks like it's going to be a good racetrack.
Compare the rider you are now to the rider you were a year ago.
I keep telling everybody I just keep getting better. I feel like I keep growing as a person. I mean, this is only my third year, so I just keep getting more and more experience. I think that's helped me the most, and just getting more and more time on Supercross and just overall with the team and everything. I think I just keep growing as a rider and as a person, and it's only my third year, so I'm looking forward to getting out there and kind of seeing where I stand. But I feel like we're in a good spot and a better spot than last year. So it's gonna be a good 9 races.
Well, Shane, it's been a while since we've seen you on the track, and you ready to go racing?
Dude, I'm ready. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of growth. That's really what I'm excited about, is just the amount that I've learned, the amount that my wife and I have grown just in this whole transition. It was really tough, but I think it was something that we needed, and we're excited to be here. Like I said, it's the first round, but it feels like a win to get here, to be ready to go, and I'm just excited to go do what we've been working on, because as a racer, like, it's been months since we've raced, so there's always that question of, man, how are we going to be? But we've done the work. I see how the team has done on the West Coast, and it's like, let's keep going, let's keep working, let's just find our place, because that's really what we're working for, and I think we're in a good position.
Yeah. What is it like those first few rounds? You know, everybody's trying to find their place.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, but I think for us is just the repetitions. Like, what we've been doing during the week is what we need to do here, and that's our schedule is set up to practice things during the week so that when we get to the race, it's the same format, it's the same layout, so it's just about executing it the same way, and that's really what I'm excited about. Is we've worked hard on it, we've put a lot of attention into it, and so yeah, I'm just excited to see how it works in a race scenario, because it works good at the test track.
What the heck, Josh? It's been a bit since we've seen you out here.
Yeah, it's been 2 years since I did that little fill-in thing with Yamaha, but yeah, it's cool. I'm excited to be back, and just was having a good time getting ready for stuff in Australia to ride for Craig Dack and CDR, and got in pretty good shape and felt pretty solid, and had been talking to the guys at Club MX, and yeah, just put this thing together, and I'm pretty excited to do it.
Yeah, but at what point did you go, man, you know, I can still kind of do this, and let's go for it?
I mean, I always knew I could still kind of do it, but it's just whether or not I felt like putting in the work and enjoyed doing it. And that's the thing, is like, I've been hanging out with those guys at Club MX, and I've never probably, I mean, I've worked hard for sure at points in my career, but it's just a constant work and a constant battle racing with kids out there, and it's just a great group of people, and I was started enjoying it a lot to where I was like, yeah, let's go racing. This is fun again.
Well, good luck out there.
Hey, thank you.
Well, Marv, I know you're not in action this weekend, but you've been kind of following the progress on Instagram on rehab. How's it going?
Yeah, it's been a long road, and it's going to be a long road again. So yeah, I have been on crutches for 6 weeks, so no weight on my leg for 6 weeks. It's been tough, but I'm, like we said, over the hump right now, and making progress step by step. Starting pedaling on the stationary bike and stuff, and finally on the road bike, like yesterday and this morning again. So yeah, step by step. You know, it takes a long time to obviously to heal, to get stronger muscle-wise. Tendons and ligaments, it's gonna be tough, but I know what to expect, and yeah, I've been obviously listening to my surgeon and my physio, and we go from there and step by step.
I know you'd had some previous knee injuries. Was that the same side as before, or different side?
No, it's been my left knee. I tore my ACL twice and the right knee, so back in 2010 and again in end of 13. So yeah, I know what it's like, and I know how to recover from it. Obviously, it's been big surgery that I had, and a lot of work has done in the knee. But yeah, in the long run, it's gonna feel better, and I'm looking forward to get stronger. That's it, and feel more confident and be back to 100%. That's gonna be very important to be back, on the racetrack. And make sure we come back at the right time.
Is it hard to sit on the couch and watch, or do you try and enjoy the time while you're off?
No, obviously I try to enjoy the time off. Obviously I've been putting a lot of work, but like this morning, obviously we were in Florida, but we had a nice bike ride with Alden, and my physio has been here with me from France for 2 weeks, so it's nice to be working with him and also with Alden. But no, mentally, I mean, that's the way it is. I can't change, the way it is. We are trying to enjoy it. We're here in Tampa, and it's nice to be around everybody and watch some racing. We were in San Diego last week, and yeah, it's nice to smell the fume and the gas. You know, it's been a while.
Well, can't wait to see you back out there.
Yeah, thanks guys. We'll see you soon, hopefully.